Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at FTM against its USDT pairing. Thank you for watching this video, and if you'd like to show your support, please hit the like and subscribe button. Feel free to comment with any feedback you may have, and while you're down there you can find a link to our Discord. This is where the magic happens. We have live AMAs with the whole team twice a week, live chart analysis, daily Elliott wave theory lessons, tier requests for members, and a whole list of other things going on in there. Why not come and have a look? Once in the general chat area, just mention a member of staff and we'll be happy to help you out. Also in the description below you'll find an affiliate link to BYBIT. This is one of the best exchanges in our opinion. It's the one that we use for trading, whether that's spot or leverage trading. It really is a great exchange to use. Okay, so let's get into the price action here. So we've made a few changes here because I had to update this for the Discord members. And basically what we were looking at initially was that we had a third wave ending up into these highs here. But looking at the structure better in the smaller time frames, actually what we've had here is that this is a ABC, this is a ABC, and then this is a 5-wave move. So that's an expanding flat. Or actually in this case it is a running flat because it never broke the low. So effectively that fourth wave moves over here, this fifth wave is here, and then we were looking at this as a third wave completed. So there's a few ways of looking at this, and I will go over the other way in a second. So basically, with this move here, if this is a completed third wave here, we wouldn't be expecting to come back above this 0.2614 area. And what we would be doing is looking for the potential. Okay, these are slightly moved from where I put them. That what we have is actually a 5-wave move developing here. And what this is we'd have this is a wave 1, this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this is only confirmed by dropping below this 0.2409 area. So if we have a move down past this point, then we could look at this as a 5-wave move developing to the downside, because we are looking, because we had a flat in this wave 2, we're looking for this wave 4 to be a zigzag. And if this develops as something else, then it is more than likely the case that the other option is in play. Also, by going back above this 2614 area. So, provided we stay below that, we could see a move down in a 5-wave move down to these lows here. So this would be a third wave completion after this point of 0.2409, and then look for this fourth wave retracement back up, test some of these zones, and then drop back down to this 0.2389 to 0.2362 area. So if that's the case, and that does play out as we've shown it here, then what we would be looking for is that this would all form an A wave into this low point. We'd look for a B wave retracement up here into this 0.2578 to 0.2493 area before looking for continuation to the downside. And that could take us into this yellow box here for this fourth wave as a zigzag. Should we fail, well, actually, should we move it to 121? And I'm going to just off this there, and this is off the 618, which is a common retracement area. We could be looking to move down to this 0.2295 area or 23-cent area. So we would be looking out for that as a 121. However, should we get a little bit of extension within this wave because it's not fully formed yet, then this could push the targets down deeper. And if that is, it could be anywhere between the 0.2343 to 0.2124 area. And if we were going to push down deeper, I'd probably be looking at this sort of 21 or 22 cent area to the top of these waves here, anywhere between the 22 cent down to this sort of 21 cents. So somewhere within that range, if this is going to look to extend further down here as a deeper fourth wave. Should that play out, then we could be looking for a move up in this fifth wave to the 0.2850 to the 0.2662 area, somewhere within there to complete this fifth wave move. Now, so this big red square is basically a typical B wave rejection point. So that could line up quite nicely with the 0.2737 area. Or we could look to push up slightly higher in this range and maybe test the top 0.2870 area. We would have to wait for confirmation of this move first off to have the right structure down and to actually move down to these points before we can accurately have a look at the move to the upside. But this would be the typical zones that we'd be looking to target out. So this is the same if I go into bigger time frame here. So this is the same way I'm looking at it, whether this is a zigzag and we're looking to make a 5-wave move here, then retrace and then move up in another 5-wave move. And then basically that's retracement as a zigzag. Once we complete this 5-wave move, we'd be looking to move down into this 0.2089 to 0.1170 area. If that occurs, then we could be looking for further extension to the upside. But until we get this B wave form, or at least starting to form, we can't really say where that's going to be. It could be on the 618, it could be lower down. So we'll have to wait for more structure to form to get an accurate reading on this the C wave up. So that is the one way we are looking at it. The other way we were looking at it is potentially as this being a ABC and an ABC, so an expanding flat to finish with this 5-wave move. So if this is the case, once we finish this 5-wave move here to the upside, if I go into lower time frames, so once we finish this 5-wave move here to the upside, then we would be looking to start a 5-wave move decline to the downside. So that'll be sort of our hint as to which one's playing out. If this is in play, what will happen is once we finish forming this B wave, we'll look to drop down and break this 0.1637 area and look to target out further down towards this 14 cent towards this 14 cent area, 14.50, somewhere around there. But until we get these waves fully formed, we can't project more accurately. So one other thing that I've had a look at, and there is a possibility of having further extensions within this third wave. So I just want everyone to be aware of that. If we do continue to extend to the upside and we don't form impulsive structure to the downside here, then what we could be seeing is something like this. So if we fail to drop past that impulsive trigger that we had listed on the other one, effectively what we'd be looking for is we could find something like this where we have this is an A wave, and then we have this as an A B, and then maybe we push up a little bit higher in a C, and then we look to drop down to this 0.2336 area, which lines up with this previous support. If this is the case, and we're looking at this count, because this count's looking at extension within the third of a third. So this has got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be your third wave completed here. Third wave of this green third wave. And then a fourth wave of the third wave, then this yellow fifth wave to complete the green third wave. So if this does play out, we would have to be mindful that we would have to see. So if we don't get a zigzag here, then it's more likely that we're going to get a zigzag in this fourth here, this green fourth, because we'd be looking for a move that sort of takes a similar amount of time as this as well. So these moves before you haven't really developed over a similar sort of time period. So we would want a bit of a longer move to appear. So a more sideways. Well, it doesn't have to be more sideways, but it needs to be somewhat proportional to the second wave. So we would be looking for sort of a longer move a longer drawn out move, even though it might be like quick moving in parts. So if that's the case, we would be looking for this fifth and fifth. If we complete this yellow fifth wave and we start to break down too deep, we would be looking probably to invalidate this green fifth wave. So that green fifth wave would invalidate at 0.1955. Falling down below that area, I've got those marked up there. It's falling down below this 0.1955 would invalidate this green fifth wave. So once we complete this, once this move develops here, we'll have a bit more information. And if we can't see a zigzag within here, then it's more likely that this option's playing out, and we're going to get an additional fourth and a fifth here. And basically with these zigzags, they tend to retrace quite deep on if there's a zigzag in a fourth wave. So it'll be somewhere uh, between this 02469 area and 02152. The 02152 is a 50% retracement. Generally speaking, with zigzags, they tend to move down between this between this 382 and this 50% somewhere as a general. Sometimes they can fall short, so we'll have to see how it develops and how these waves progress from here. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it and haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. This really helps us out, and I hope everyone has a great day, and until we meet again, keep safe out of there, everyone.